Yeah. Nah, man. You know we gotta do a joint for the ladies, right? So every club worldwide, we gon' move y'all like this. Come on. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Big girl. Big girl. Big girl. Big girl. Big girl. It's Friday night when the club lines be out the door. Watch the silly.
Okay, the last segment, and for me, this is a special segment because I want to be able to kind of give you a kind of a setup in the story here at HOtt PiXX, and that way I can go right into the pictures. And this is going to be a little bit different than usual. Earlier, I said dusky women. I said, Mario, the feature is going to be dusky women. And so I'm going to give you what I call a certain web definition by Reckon Talk. If you want to go to their website, www.Reckon Talk. They said dusky women. Complexion makes a woman look real, dusky, achievable, sensuous, without looking unattainable and plastic. A dark-looking woman looks earthly and identifiable rather than ethereal or angelic. They have an aura of exoticness. Now, that's dusky women. Now, that may sound good.
Glad you clarified that first, Dick, because everyone didn't know what the hell you were talking about.
Right. It's all right.
There you go.
Here's the lead-in. I stumbled upon this. The 2019 Miss India finalist stirs a social media debate. Why? Over the country's obsession with fair skin.
Yeah. Ooh.
This picture may not be what you think, but it looks like what it presents. And I'm gonna come back to that in a moment, and I'm gonna give you some more data. So I'm just reporting it, not making the decisions. The image you just saw, was published in the Times of India newspaper. Had 30 headshots of glossy-haired finalists who all appeared to share the same skin tone. I'm gonna show you that picture again. So I'm gonna leave it there for a moment so you can kind of marinate on that.
High yellow.
Okay. In a country with 1.3 billion people, hundreds of languages, and myriad ethnic groups, Twitter users suggested that beauty pageant organizers were only choosing contestants that perpetuate Eurocentric beauty ideals. Here's a quote. Colorism and racism are Siamese twins and cannot be separated. That's an anonymous quote. I'm not going to tell you who. The obsession with fairness can begin before a baby is even born in some parts of India, with some pregnant Indian women drinking saffron-infused milk to make their infants' skin fairer. Others avoid iron supplements in the misplaced belief it will make their unborn child darker. Cosmetic brands globally have profited from the insecurity, cashing in on a multi-million-dollar industry of creams, skin bleaches, and invasive procedures that promise to lighten skin. The demand for whiteners is projected to reach $31 billion by 2024 and up from $18 billion in 2017, especially in Asia, the Middle East, and Africa, according to the market intelligence firm Global Industry Analysis. Indians reportedly consume 233 tons of skin whitening products, spending more money on them than Coca-Cola. That's the setup for this.
Wow.
Okay, that's the setup. Now, here's the thing. Listen, we're going to go through what I call a myriad of what we call diversified looks for people with Indian ethnicity or a combination of communities in India. And so when we go through them, this is just to judge the various looks and how come this is not represented. And then we're going to come back to that picture. And it may prove to be more truthfulness, even with what you see here. So let's go through a couple of them. I want to take you to one or two and give you a couple of pieces of information. I have the first look of Indian descent is Renee Kajuran. The Indian fashion model faced prejudice and criticism for her skin tone and features when she was 3 years old, and she was called Black Fairy by her classmates as she participated in fancy dress competition at her school as a fairy. Mario, I'm just going to simply say this.
fine to me.
See, that's all I want to say. See, I don't even have to give you any.
Fine.
You're happy, aren't you? Beautiful. Not represented in that photo.
Lovely.
Maybe, maybe not. Let's go to the next. The next is Fiona Singh, Indian fashion model. Or, excuse me, I think I have the wrong one. Let me make sure. I think this is not Nadia. Let me make sure. That's my fault. Nidhi Sunil. That's it. My fault there. Indian supermodel and actress and a philanthropist from Bangalore. Nidhi is a previous recipient of Vogue's India Model of the Year award. Her presence is not represented in the Miss India 2019. That's okay. Let's go to the next.
She shows too much flesh.
Well, possibly so.
Politics.
Yeah, let's go to the next. Archana Akhil Kumar, high fashion supermodel based in India and New York. She is considered, all these women I'm showing you are considered dark skinned, which means for maybe us, we may go a little light. For us, it's all relative. She is dark.
It's amazing, Big, too, because in India, so much has to do with castes.
Yes.
The higher castes are also the lighter.
Right.
And the lower castes are the darker.
Yes, you got it. Let's go to the next. Now, we're just looking at the variations. If you see different looks, let's go to Varshini Sobia. She's an actress. Beautiful. Too dark for the picture we depicted in the beginning. You see any flaws in her game, Mario?
I like that.
You like that, right?
Is that a teacup?
Oh, there he
Looks
goes.
good.
I haven't heard the cup reference in a long time.
You know, I'm an itty bitty titty.
Oh, I got close and he went there. Okay, let's go to the next. Just give you the diversified look here, then bring it back home. The next young lady, you guys probably know her because you have to think of Jim Carrey, but let me go on and give you something about Anchelle Joseph. American fashion model and actress, was born in India, family migrated to Miami, Florida, and when she was 6 years old, of course, when she was 6, they migrated. She was 19 years old when she was scouted to try out for America's Next Top Model. That is her look, which is very brown. If you want to get a close-up, let's go look at the next picture so you can get a better look of what is considered too dark.
I can't get it.
That's okay. This is good. I can say this is wonderful. Too dark. Not represented in the Miss India's 2019. Here's the issue that I discovered when they went to interview some of the contestants in that photo at the very beginning of the show. So I'm going to have Mario go up to the top with the very first group photo of Miss India. This is what I learned about this photo. That many of these women are dark skinned and they lighten them up.
In the picture.
In the picture. So it looks like they're
Nat King Cole.
Right.
They used to do that to Nat King Cole, y'all.
This
Television.
I just sat there and I said, wait a minute. When the interviewer said we went to talk to them, he says, oh yeah, so, here's these girls and how they originally look. They just made them lighter.
Wow.
So you think we have some issues over here in the States. They're spending money and doing their best and is moving towards it at light speed. So they're literally doing not only classism, but separation of church and state. Now, with that being said, Mario, do you believe any of these women that we just looked at, do they all fit in Miss India 2019? Do you believe that we will see a diversity of color in the next 5 to 10 years?
Oh, yeah, because it's becoming a more of a global issue. Colorism, we've reported on it in other segments. You know, an issue in Brazil, everywhere you look. Japan,
yes.
Everywhere. Every culture is part of the whole issue of racism worldwide and how we relate to color.
Right.
So there you go.
So as opposed to what we thought, many of us was thinking, as the world becomes more interactive and more collectively connected through technology and everything else, that there will be this melting pot of understanding. But we're finding out there's some wedge issues. And right now, there's a big ass wedge.
The same wedge issues that there's always been.
All right. See this the part.
Everybody black knows,
Right.
And white folks once again in shock.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just bringing what you got. Like I said,
that's okay. Everybody becomes more enlightened, and we move forward together.
yeah, we hope to, but the reality is that now you let information out. We have a country that's moving towards less
colorism.
Yes, less. That's it for my hot picks, man.
HOtt PiXX, everybody.
Yeah. Nah, man. You know we gotta do a joint for the ladies, right? So every club worldwide, we gonna move y'all like this. Come on. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Big girl. Big girl. Big girl. Big girl. Big girl. It's Friday night when the club lines be out the door. Watch the silly